Yep. Ah, Thomas Fire. Now 10 times bigger than Disney World. Now put in mind, Disney World is twice as big as Manhattan, which would make the Thomas Fire 20 times as big as Manhattan in New York. Wow. What in the freak, right? Yeah, so I'm going to only be out here a little bit, but I wanted to test out the 18 kilogram spring on Bird of Prey. And I brought all three types of ammo. Hard tips, soft tips, and silicone tips to see what it will do. This ought to be really interesting. Really, really interesting. We still have a considerable amount of wind, but I think it's going to be fun. Start with the soft tips first. I can point it. Okay. Soft tips. Now to the hard tips. Now let's go silicone tips. All right, so I started right here, and ooh, wow, a little piece of ammo, cool. Okay, so I started right here, and you'll notice that the farthest shot, I did a certain trick to it before I fired. I'll show you what that is. It is kind of windy outside. It did kind of bring down the ranges, but the one that went the farthest is about what typically these are doing without wind right now. And put in mind, it's a really good trick if you have a sniper blaster. And they all pretty much landed in line with that bush. It's just they kind of bounced everywhere. That one went in left field. I don't know what happened. I fired that one, and it just zoomed. And it didn't go very far either. That's the Explore V2. Time to get heavier dots. Okay, there's one of my rubber heads that landed in line with that but bounced all the way over here. That's out of the bag. So that one bounced about here. The other one's bounced about here and ended up there. Okay, but as you can see, relative to bounce, I was aiming at that bush as usual. And look how far they went. That's about 200 right there. Okay. But the one that went really far, one of the rubber heads actually went this far. But the one that went really far was the one that I did a trick called bowing out the foam. And this is something I learned from airgun people. That if you take the rear skirt and you bow it out so it hugs, it goes far. Look at this bush. This is what I was aiming at. And where is it? I just saw it. Hold on 1 second. I just saw the damn thing. Oh, I'm gonna have to slow that down and try to show you guys. Holy cow, man. Okay, so on a blustery day, I got a 215-foot hit. But it wasn't just that I have a really powerful blaster with some really good darts. It's that I bow out the darts on the really long-range shots. Like if I know that somebody is like a football field away or something, and I got to arch it, I will literally bow out the dart so that it catches the most air and the most pressure. And with those lockups to the back of the barrel, yeah, I know I'm still resilient. I'm not giving up. I want to find that dart. Where'd it go? Okay, I'm looking around, and I did find it. What happened is it ricocheted, and it went into there. There it is. And it went to the side here, and then it hit this side, and it ricocheted. And what happened was, it flopped up in such a way that it was hard to see exactly where it landed. But it actually ended up there. I thought I saw it in the grass, but no, there it is. Right behind my target. Although it didn't land in the target. It actually did land a little bit to the side. So there's the mystery solved right there. I wish I could have found it when it was on film. But I'll try to slow it down and show you guys. Yeah, it went that far. And you can see why, because this grass area is a cliff here. And so when you hit it hit right here and went pop and went boom like that. That was pretty hairy. So, peace out.